Hey, Coach, welcome. So glad you found us on YouTube. Let me know how I can help. As you can see, I've won lots of championships. I've won my fair share of balls behind, run one of the best high school programs in the country, coached a bunch of NBA guys. Let me help you become a better basketball coach. This video is just one small piece. Let me mentor you. teachhoops.com. Click down below or above. We'll help you do that. It is the one-stop shopping for basketball coaches. But the best part is you get a Yoda, you get a mentor. I will help you. You'll get my personal email address. You will get one-on-one calls, office hours, you name it. We will help you become a better basketball coach. Enjoy. All right, Coach. So we're going to talk about Rocket Break. So where did this name come from and what does this entail?
Yeah, Rocket Break is what I call it Rocket, but it's the Houston Rockets kind of made it famous. The Auburn Tigers made it famous with Bruce Pearl when they had that big run there a couple of years ago. And all it is a two-side fast break. I mean, how many times?
I love the two-side fast break.
Yeah, I mean, how many times as coaches, I mean, the numbered break has been there forever that goes straight into the swing and what have you. But how it just got really old to me to like, okay, we got two players over here. Oh, you got to run all the way to the other side of the court now because we don't have floor balance, right? That's gone now. Now with the Rocket Break, we don't have to worry about that. We can just flow right into our offense and try to get some early looks out of it.
So you don't have to relocate because I don't get me started on the number break, but I used to hate having to run down one side of the court or having to clear to the other side. I think this is a solution to that. I love that.
It is. And, not only are you clearing to the other side, sometimes you're going underneath the hoop and clearing. And then other times you got a guy's going, I got to get to the other side of the floor. And he's running right in front of our ball handler to get to the other side of the floor. It's just chaos. So
doesn't make any sense.
That? I don't know. So those days are gone. And I got a quick video here I'll show you.
Okay.
So we can explain to everybody exactly what the two-side fast break is. This is a clip of Auburn here. So shot goes up, point guard's pushing the ball. Now, as you can see right here in the video, you got two guys on the weak side of the floor. Okay.
Right.
That's the only thing we're looking at. Where in years past, we'd send this guy right here over here to the strong side just to balance the floor out. We don't have to do that.
Right.
So, okay. So, kind of skipped ahead there. Right here, the number one thing we want to do is get the point guard to penetrate and get in the paint, okay? When he does that in our primary break, what's the defense? We're usually typically in like a 3-on-2 advantage.
Right.
So because we have two guys on the weak side of the floor and we got this point guard penetrating here into the paint, the top guy has got to stop the ball, right? And what happens is the weak side guy is now in a tough position where he has to guard two, okay? So you can see right here, I'll hit play, boom, he makes the pass here. The defense actually does a decent job of closing out where this guy is here so he can't be in position for the one more, and he's closing out on the shooter, but this guy's got a wide open shot here.
I love that.
I'll just play into the second
And does it have to be you want the two people opposite the ball is what you're telling me?
Correct. Well, it's wherever you're at, really, but that's primarily what you would want them to do. Yes.
So they're both opposite there.
Yes. Did you see that?
I did that. So, but he didn't get quite to the paint, but he's looking up.
Yeah, exactly. If we can pass the ball ahead, we want to pass. I mean, the ball moves faster than we do, right?
Right.
So we want to kick that. We want to kick that thing ahead first and foremost. He does an amazing job. I guess you're right. I should have stated that before. I mean, we want to attack the paint to put pressure on the defense, but if we can kick the ball ahead in a situation like this, look at the big guy in the middle of the court has his head turned for the white team. So that's what I don't even know what's that Auburn orange or whatever. So he's already looked. He doesn't even know where the ball is at this point. So the point guard did a great job getting the ball up to that opposite side, double-sided. Now this sums it up. This sums it up perfectly right here in this positioning. This guy's going to drop to the corner, and this guy's going to come right here into the wing.
Right.
There's one guy to guard two guys.
Yeah.
That's what's so great about it.
The game is simple, people. The game is simple. If one person has to guard two, you win.
Yes. Typically, right? So I'm going to hit play here, and you'll see what happens. He has to close out, one more, and look
One
at
more.
that, wide open, and it's that simple. And
I
in a
love that.
nutshell, that's the rocket break.
I love that. Show that on the fast draw.
Yep, got it. So right here, you got number 2 and 3 on the weak side. This is just a play. Obviously, we're looking for 1 to come in here and make a pass to 2. If they close out on 2, we hit the 1 more, and we got a wide open shot there. Here, you just saw us pass the ball to 3. X3 came up. We made the extra pass to 2. That's what we're looking to do. But what if that doesn't happen? What if we can't do that and we can't penetrate? What can we just flow into out of our rocket break? This is rocket through floppy fist, and all this is 1 passes the ball to 5, who is trailing. Okay, so we got this big might have come down like in your normal numbered break, came down
Right.
here, didn't have anything, rim ran, but couldn't get him the ball, so he pops
Do you
out.
like rim running on a break?
Love it.
Okay.
I do. Well, depends what we're in, and it depends on my lineup. But if I got a big who we can take advantage of, yeah, I mean the deeper.
I think the key to a rim run is they got to get out of there.
Well, what
Yeah.
I like to do, what I teach is if let's say 4 gets here, if we can beat our man down the floor, I have my man stop right here, and
Yeah.
he steals X4.
Right.
So look at all that space we have to pass. Why would I run straight to a block? It drives me crazy when a guy runs straight here when he could have stopped right there. And look at all the passing space.
I know. That's my point. Is that sometimes I think they're mechanical in what they do, and it's like, come on, people, why didn't
But that's
you just
our
like?
job.
Yeah, it is.
That's
That is
our
our job.
coaches. So, but yeah, if we can get guys out running and beat them down the floor, that's easy buckets. We want to pass the ball ahead and get an easy land.
Right.
So 1 is going to pass the ball here to 5. Now we're kind of in some 5-out spacing. This is something you could run in your 5-out stuff too. 5's got the ball up top. 1 is just going to cut through the lane, okay, and he's going to get a double screen here. So 2 is going to come in here and set a screen for 1, and 1 is now going to come off number 2 and 3's double screen. As soon as 2 sets that screen, it's floppy action. That's why we call it through. The through action is the 1 cutting through. The floppy is 1 coming off the double and then 2 coming off the single on the weak side. Okay, and we'll look for 5 will now swing the ball to 1. Once we do that, 5's just going to immediately sprint into a ball screen, and we got a 3-man game going on this side of the floor. X3 has got a decision. 1 comes off number 5 screen here. If X3 tags, what's the read? We pass the ball back to number 3. If X3 is coming up here and we got X5 who's got to step up and stop the ball, then we got the pass right here. If X4 wants to come over and help now, we got the strong side pass to 4. So we just end in a 3-man game on that side.
Oh, I love that. All right. So do you have a book just on fast breaks? Where would people find this? Again, I'll put all of this down in the show notes. I'll put the fast draw he just talked about in the video for those of you that are listening. But Coach, where do you find this in your vast library of playbook?
Yeah, well, I got 2. If you just want to learn the rocket break and you want some breakdown drills to teach this specific offense, I have the rocket 2-side fast break playbook.
Okay.
And you can get that. Or if you're looking just for everything transition, where we have the numbered break and we got the 2-side break and we got the point offense, we also have a transition playbook that has all. It's called the transition offense.
Okay. So I'll put both of those links down in the show note. People can find both of those down below, so you don't have to hunt around to find those. So, yeah, that was great, Coach. Thanks.
Hey, Coach. Hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure you go over and check out teachhoops.com up above and down below. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe down below. I have been there. teachhoops.com is a great community. It's not only a community, it's not only resources, it's also mentoring. You'll get my personal email address. You'll get help from me whenever you want, one-on-one calls, office hours, anything like that. So I've won lots of championships. Let me help you win championships too.